Tom Gist coming to you again with stories not in my new book, GUNHO, which is available now on Amazon.com. Also available SaintVilleENT.com. Y'all see that Animal Pack hat? Maiden Season and Animal Pack albums out now, streaming all your favorite platforms everywhere. Better Days 2 is in production, but anyway, this is about Harlem and some of the inspiration that I received growing up in Harlem. So first thing I could think of is literally stopping in my tracks, seeing Kev Childs at the light. He was making a left on 25th in Amsterdam, and I'm coming from KB Con. This nigga had a red drop top. I think this shit was a Benz. This shit looked like a spaceship, bro. Like this the first time I'm walking and I see a nigga in his car. This nigga got the top back looking all crazy. Like I stopped like, oh nah. This shit is fire. I think I saw on an interview, a blog, he said he had to sell his shit because the shit got so much attention. I understand why that shit was crazy. Second time, I'm in Harlem and I'm actually behind Dame Dash. He in like a gold two-door, I think it was a Benz. Shit was crazy, but he pulls over. I'm going to see my man MGM, so I'm on like 40th or 41st, something like that, uptown, and so he pull over and park, and I pull up and I stop at the light. Bro, this nigga got a baby windshield wiper on the headlight. I'm like, yo, nah, that ain't this nigga, nah. Bro, I peek a little, this nigga got a baby windshield wiper on the headlight. I'm like, this nigga's fronting on my life, bro. And I was at the expedition. I thought I was doing all right. Next time, my big bro, Samuel, shout out to him. His new book is out. This nigga pulled up in the drop top Bentley. That nigga must have just came from the car wash, but that shit was shining like new money. Like, oh, this nigga's fronting on my life. He got the old school music playing. He looking like new money. And then he let me use this shit for a video. Throw me the keys like it was nothing. I'm like, whew. This shit was an amazing feeling, but it's like, it's Harlem, man. Either you get jealous or you get inspired, man. And then I could think of like two other stories. Well, the nigga Chic Luch, shout out to the Locks. This nigga said in the song, yo, you don't need a safe to hold 5 G's. And I had like 2,200 in my safe. At the time, I thought I was doing it. I'm like, yeah, this nigga's talking to me. This nigga ain't talking to me. This nigga's talking to me. Then I see this nigga Ja. This nigga said, the nigga Ja Rule, I think it was on MTV Cribs or some shit like that. This nigga was like, yo, if you ain't riding right, you ain't rhyming right. And I had the gallant outside. I was like, yo, this nigga's talking to me and this nigga's not talking to me. Yo, I went and got the big boy toys after that. I stopped playing like, yo. But that's just the energy, man. Harlem, and you live there and you grow up seeing that shit, you can't help but get inspired, or you just get jealous and start hating. But that's never been, in my DNA. I always just got inspired and like, yo, I'm gonna go get my shit that I'm gonna pull up. And it's just something about that pull up life, it feels good, man. But again, those are stories not in my new book, GUNHO. Please go get your copy. It's doing amazing, man. We able to do great things off of it. Better Days 2 is in production. When I tell you, movie is hilarious, coming very soon to a theater near you, to a platform near you, to a maybe big, extremely big platform near you. We gonna see, but I ain't holding my breath for none of y'all, man. Better Days 2, GUNHO, Richie Cousin album out right now. Tom Gist, A. Clay, Mr. Meredith.